5, investigators are looking for a man who they say met a woman online and tricked her out of $80,000. Police in Gwinnett County told Channel 2's Barron Peterson he's wanted in several states for the same crime.
This is 35-year-old John Hill, a sharp-dressed man who Gwinnett County Police say is a classic con artist.
The suspect convinced the victim that they had fallen in love instantly. And within a week of dating, he convinced her that not only are they in love, but they should get married and also purchase a home together.
Police say Hill interacted with a woman on Match.com in late March and that the two met in person that same day. Before the week was over, detectives say Hill convinced the victim he was a millionaire and talked her into giving him $80,000 in cash to buy the house and fill it with furniture. But shortly after the money was exchanged, Hill disappeared. Police say they tracked him to a home in Duluth where they encountered another woman who claimed to be his girlfriend.
And the woman said that she is in a relationship with the suspect. However, she did not know what his profession was. All she knew was that he was only home on the weekends, but during the week she didn't know exactly where he went.
And Channel 2's Barron Peterson joins us now live in Lawrenceville. Barron, police believe this man, John Hill, knows they're looking for him.
Yeah, he probably knows there's a warrant for his arrest. They figure his other girlfriend told him, so he's likely on the run.
All right, Barron Peterson live in Gwinnett County. We're going to see if our phone starts to ring in the newsroom. Thanks.
Tonight.
Good morning, my faithful lawyer YouTube subscribers. Today it is. Hey, Timothy Blaine, how you doing today? Hope things are going great in sunny San Francisco, wherever the hell you at. Today it is. I know you're watching. Today is Sunday. It is the 26th of May, the year 2019. Listen, it's very important. I'm starting a new Facebook page. I'm working on it this weekend. I will release a video. I want you all who are members of my fans of mine who love me. I'm tired of the haters. I ain't got time for that shit. If you really want to be involved in my new Facebook page, I'm going to post a video of the new page in groups I'm going to do on Facebook. I want to be in an environment that's full of love and not hate. And I don't want certain people involved in that group. That's why I'm shutting down those other two pages. I have 57,000 subscribers here. There's room for 5,000 members on that Facebook page. Those who are on Facebook, who want to participate, I'm fine with that. Just when I set it up, as you send a friend request, I'm going to sort through those friend requests. I'm not playing this time because I'm sick. Facebook tends to have a lot of confusion and chaos going on right now. There's a lot of haters on there. I cannot tolerate the ignorance on there and the stuff on there. I want to be surrounded by people who are like-minded like me, who are striving to do something positive with their life and do something. I'm going to set up a business side, a room which help people, show them how to start their own businesses and help them, because a lot of people don't understand certain things. So look out for my new Facebook page. I'm going to try to work on it this weekend and get it up and rolling. Only 5,000. I'm not opening it up to the public. At least not now. I can't tolerate the ignorance. I'm only going to do that one page. I'm not going to have multiple pages no more. I can't tolerate all that. I can't do it. And I'm on Instagram. You can hit me up on Instagram at Walter Hampton 2. Instagram is a little bit more easier to deal with than Facebook for some odd reason. But anyway, just to the story about this guy who stole his $80,000. Well, first off, I had a friend here in Atlanta a few months back who was dating a guy. The guy he met, he known the guy for a while. He met this guy, they known each other for a while. This was not something that overnight, that they'd been talking. The guy was in the process of opening business. I said for a while, they knew each other for a couple of years, casually. When they finally started talking and being in a relationship, the guy was starting a business and trying to downsize his live environment where he was living so that he could begin opening up whatever business he said he was going to open. a friend of mine said, well, you know what? I get this big house out here. You know, they know each other for years, casually. They've been on dates. They've been seeing each other for years, and this is the time they really just started getting closer. So he said, you come on, stay with me while you work on your business plan. Plus, he thought that my friend thought this was an excellent idea. And so the guy came over and had all his paperwork and stuff and literally moved in with my buddy, who's an executive at a major company here in Atlanta. Very smart, intelligent young man who, brilliant, I think. This man is brilliant. I've always told him, I said, he's brilliant, we laugh, we enjoy each other's company. Brilliant, just a smart person who I've known for a very long time. I met him when he first moved to Atlanta. He's younger. He's in his 30s, though. He's younger than me. He's still a grown adult man. I mean, y'all keep talking about these young folks. When you're 30-something years age, you are a grown-ass man. Shit, you're not children anymore. These are grown adults. Now, long story short, the guy moved in with him, was trying to set up this business, blah, 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 was taking out an SBA loan and trying to do other stuff and lease some space. And I don't know all the details of it. But he ended up, after, helping the guy with loan documents, it just seemed like everything seemed legitimate and stuff. And one thing led to another, and my friend ended up wiring him $12,000 from his bank account to his to help him proceed forward with what he was doing. And the guy took the $12,000 and vanished. Didn't even come back for his clothes and items that he left in the home. That's how fast he took that $12,000 and ran. Poof. As fast as my buddy wired it into his bank account. Now, my friend was very hurt by this because he couldn't believe that this was happening. And when my friend began to dig deeper, he found out that everything this man was doing was fraudulent and a lie and fake. And when he went to the place where this man was leasing this warehouse or whatever he was doing, they were like, this place, nobody's working on a contract. This place is available. Would you like to rent it? There was nothing. Everything that this guy had put together was fake and fraudulent. Even his banking information that was inaccurate because he was showing he had his own money in the bank. And when my friend checked inside the bank statements and stuff that this man had created, they were false and fake. Now, my friend has been devastated by this. And $12,000 is just a drop in the bucket, like I told him, in the scheme of things. You'll make that back in a month. You'll be fine, but he's hurt. This woman who was swindled by this man, they've since arrested, who took this $80,000. $80,000. His name was John Martin Hill. He was arrested for warrant by theft by deception in Tennessee. He met a Georgia woman. Y'all saw the video. He met her, and then within a few weeks, he was able to convince this woman to give him more than $80,000 towards the cost of a home. But he cut all contact with her after receiving the money. Hill, the man who took the $80,000, actually lived in Duluth, Georgia with another woman and a child and had recently purchased a 2014 BMW that he had painted black. He bought a used car and painted the sucker black. Police said Wednesday that after releasing information about the victim from Georgia, several women had reported to them they were in relationships with Hill or knew women who were. Hill has changed his name more than 5 times in 2.5 years. And he also has warrants and is wanted in Virginia, Delaware, Maryland, and New Jersey for similar schemes. Back to my friend who lost the $12,000. I said, you need to take him to court. You need to go to the police and file. My friend is very embarrassed about the situation. I said, you don't need to be embarrassed. This happens every day. This man lied. You go to the police. You don't want to do that. He just want to take a law. I said, this is not. I said, I don't want to police. Shit, fuck that shit. But he's embarrassed and he don't want to get out to his family and friends what took place. People get embarrassed by stuff. There are con artists everywhere. I was conned out of $100,000 by a well-known attorney here in Atlanta who's supposed to put that money in an escrow account, but took the money and renovated his kitchen. I got my money back from that son of a bitch too. But I learned from that experience. When it comes to money, you got some thieves and crooks out here. When people ask me for money, I know right off the bat something's not right. Because I don't ask nobody for nothing. If I'm going to start a business, I'm going to figure it out on my own, where I can get the funding on my own without any help from nobody else. I don't need nobody to loan me any money, but I know how to go and get loans. So when I don't trust people when it comes to money like that. No small amounts of money. But when it comes to thousands of dollars, 12 grand, 80,000, they don't know, nigga, but these. But you got some con artists out here good at swindling people. And they get into your heart and emotions. And when they get into your heart and emotions, if you don't know any better, they'll take advantage of you, which this happens frequently. And then people are attacking this woman saying she was dumb and naive. We don't know all the details of this. We do know that the police put a warrant out for his arrest. And we do know that this man is wanted in Virginia, Delaware, Maryland, and New Jersey for similar schemes. By sharing this story, it is our hope that he is not able to victimize any other women using this scam. These types of con men and women are very good at manipulating their victims. They tend to say everything that a woman or a man wants to hear. Men get swindled. Women get swindled. Serial swindler arrested after stealing $80,000 from a woman he just met. But I won't attack that woman and say she was stupid and she was that, because I know how these people are. Luckily, I've only had to deal with some small-time swindlers other than that fucking crooked-ass attorney. Everywhere you go, there's people swindling you out of money. That's why I'm very leery about going to. I've learned something about even going to doctors and dentist's office, even to Clear Choice. Everybody wants your money. And if you rush into something, you will regret that. You better do your homework. Mama complained about these teeth. Mama, you watch it, in the teeth place. Mama, I'm working on it, but it has to be done the right way. I'm not going to keep running around dealing with this later on, and I'm definitely not going to do something that could hinder me in the long term. I got some teeth left that are in excellent condition. My top teeth are fine. I'm missing a few teeth. The bottom, lower. That's what the issue is. Yeah, I might just throw a denture in there and chew on it, and I take that and tie that, throw it in the corner, and then I need to eat, put a pop in. Time for dinner. Pop out that denture and eat. Cheaper. The people say that's uncomfortable, so what? You take that shit out, throw it to the side. You get so leery of people in these swindling ways and thieving ways. And then everybody wants to attack the victim. I keep thinking about Bernie Madoff and how he ran off with millions of dollars for people for years. Years and years with his con. And people trusted him because he was a con. His own family members didn't know what he's up to. His wife didn't know, his kids didn't know, but his sons committed suicide behind that. You all now understand how these con artists work. They got some good ones out there. And if you ain't been conned yet, your day is coming. I don't care if it's a doctor, a dentist, a lawyer. I see people all the time on TV, they gave these people this money for leasing a home. When I went to go look for something, I wasn't going to fall for that scam. I went to apartment complex and leasing agencies only that were legitimate businesses. I was not doing with no for sale, but for rent, but I don't know who these people are. For sale by owner, for rent by owner, I ain't got time for that shit. It's a scam. I ain't got time for it. I looked at a house. It was for rent. I said, this is too good to be true. This nigga lying. I'm done. I ain't going over there. I said, that's a very good reasonably priced for rent on that. But you could get $2 grand. You only want $1,000. Nigga, please. I am not that stupid. Well, we just wanted to. I said, nigga, you can get $2 grand a month in rent on that house. You want $1,000? And you still calling me? That place should have been rented. It's people, thousands of people looking for it. It was a scam. And I wasn't stupid. I said, this is Connors. Scam. I ain't paying for that. I'm not falling for that one. My friend who got $12,000, I keep telling him, go file police. This happened, it's fresh. You got all the details. You have so much information on this man. He left all his shit there. He even left all the stuff he was supposedly working on, take it to the police department, let these detectives work on it, and put a warrant out for his arrest. But he's embarrassed. He's hurt. Sometimes you gotta get over the embarrassment and hurt and file charges. And lock these niggas up. Because they don't give a damn about you. That boy set up in this damn man's house. They went to dinner. They having sex. They making love. He thinking everything great. For the first time, he finally found somebody who thinks like him, business-minded, and wants something out of life. And the minute he sent that $12,000 to that man's account, that boy ran. With 12 grand. The funny part is, in the scheme of things, my friend is worth way more than $12,000. I mean, there's a lot of. I wouldn't say he's wealthy, but he's doing very well for himself, and he's doing great. He just, it could have been. I told him it could have been worse. It could have been worse. Now you know the truth. Now you've cut your losses and you've moved on. You just got to get through the pain. Scars about. I said, you're hurt. I understand that. But people, I don't know why people think men don't get hurt. And I mean, look at how people say, Walter, act like a scoring woman. I have seen men kill women behind this shit. What are y'all talking about? Y'all don't see these men killing these women up and down these streets over all kinds of shit? Y'all don't understand. I don't pay ignorant niggas no attention. Things can get real violent over stuff like this. Somebody stealing your money, playing with your emotions. Shit happens. That I never forget. A few years back, there's a story of a woman who was shot and killed and shot in the head, but she was having sex in a car with some man. Y'all Google. She was having sex with a car and some man up there in Jersey. And somebody opened up the door, side door, and shot that woman multiple times, and the man both in the head. Shot them, but they was having sex. In a car in a park somewhere. Somebody had followed their asses. People do some crazy shit. I ain't about to shoot nobody though. But I've learned that when people start asking for money, be leery. I don't care who it is. I have another buddy who got swindled out of about a couple $1,000s to this real estate company that's supposed to be helping him find a house to renovate. And he gave them money. I don't know why he did this. This was stupid. And I said, that was a scam. You don't give a real estate agent, a realtor company, or any type of investment company money for a house that you ain't even saw existed. And I had another guy I met recently who's supposed to be closing on a house, and he gave all these people his money, and then the house is supposed to close, and I'm calling him like, man, I don't know what's going on with that deal. I can't get in touch with nobody. People not answer the phone. He moved up down here from up north Jersey to buy this house. I met him at the car wash. He said, man, I'm starting to get real concerned because I don't think this is going to happen, and I can't get no answers from nobody. I said, wow. I said, he was a hard money lender or something he was doing. He's buying a house, and they were going to fund, but he gave these people his money, and a bunch of con artists out here. I meant to call him back and see, because this was a couple of weeks ago. We were talking daily, and then it just never resolved itself, and he was giving up hope. I said, did you ever go to the offices? No, we were meeting at the house and at the attorney's office. I said, well, what is the attorney saying? He said, well, the attorney said I agreed to let them hold the money. He just facilitated the transaction. The money should have been held at the attorney's office in escrow. I said, you allowed them to take the money? But he didn't know any better. He's a young man in his late 20s, early 30s, thinking he was getting an investment property to renovate and sell. It's a bunch of con artists here. Atlanta is a con. You got some con artists running around this town. Be careful. Lord, they're awful down here. But it is everywhere. It ain't just here. It's everywhere. And if given an opportunity, these motherfuckers will take every dime you got. Watch them Christians. They are not to be trusted. And if you're a Christian and you're offended, I don't give a damn. Go take it up with Jesus. Get on your knees and pray about it. That's what you've been instructed to do. Pray for a miracle. That's the biggest scam. But I'm not going to attack this woman. She made a mistake. And people say she was lonely. You don't know what took place. And this man must be damn good to go after this many women and successfully get that money out their bank accounts. He's a hustler and a swindler. He's right where he needs to be, in jail, while he stays there. And I hope they're able to recoup some of this money that this woman lost, these women lost. Sadly, they may not be able to. You may not be able to. But anyway. Well, if you like my videos, click like. Don't forget to be looking out for my Facebook. My Facebook thing. Look out for that. I am switching face. I'm setting up a whole new Facebook account. It's a lot of take work to set that shit up, but it's okay. I get it set up. I'll probably do it this weekend. I'm going to my cousin's house. I guess. But anyway, I'm about to get out of here. Today is Sunday. The time now is about 12 noon. Today is Sunday, May 26th. The year is 2019. Sunday, May 26th, 2019. I'm out here to enjoy your Sunday. Happy Memorial Weekend. Y'all hear from me between now and the rest of the week. I'm on vacation. All right.